What it do, everyone? Is Coffee back at it, man. And listen, make sure you're taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's always something to be learned from everything. And Irv Gotti passing away at what age is this? 54. That's relatively young to pass on, man. Like big facts. You know what I'm saying? He had the stroke. When you have situations that happen, man, you got to have a doc you trust, follow up with them, and you got to have that trust, though, one you rock with, and you got to take care of yourself, slow down. I know someone that had a stroke, man, young in their 40s. And if you don't start taking steps to be conscious, like you don't have to be a health nut, you know what I mean? But you see the reports here. Irv Gotti, co-founder of Murder Inc., has died at the age of 54, according to the Hollywood Reporter. The famed record exec and producer's cause of death is as yet unknown. I don't know. I'd say probably, I don't know. I ain't even going to speculate at this point, man. Earlier today, it was reported that Irv suffered a stroke several days ago. This is the second stroke he had in the last 7 months, man. And you seen the reports, WACK100 was leaking it out. That was flucked up, man. WACK, guys, talking about health, mental health and physical health, because the mental and mind plays a factor into physicality in real life and us in this human form in which we're in. WACK100's a guy, he's got all this business-ish lined up and everything, but yet he sits around deeply concerned with the internet, letting it affect him to the point he's tripping, making a buffoon of himself, harassing, calling people if you make a video about him and he don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, even if you're trying to do it from a news standpoint, like, you feel me? Like, I'm not just talking about talking slick and greasy, trying to put things in perspective. This man will start blowing you up. You know what I mean? Like, that's an unhealthy mind mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let this internet consume you in the way it did with WACK100. As y'all seen what it was, WACK and Irv had some kind of rapport, and he betrayed him to ish on him, to have the headlines, to have the clubhouse content and all that, man. Like, that's some sick ish. And that's a fact, Jack. It was a potential. Irv was a prominent figure in hip hop throughout the 90s and early 2000s due to his work with Ja Rule and singer Ashanti. We got to stop right there. Obviously, Ja Rule got bodied by 50 Cent, but he had some bangers. He had some hits in the joints with Ashanti where they were kind of like crossover, like radio songs, but hip hopish. So many bangers. Comment your favorite ones from Mesmerize. What was that? Always on Time. So many joints, man. We could go on and on about that. He produced or co-produced classic tracks like Ja Rule's Always on Time. Damn, I didn't even see that as I'm over here babbling on about it. Featuring Ashanti, Jay-Z's Can I Get a classic banger from Rush Hour soundtrack. And obviously it was on Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life Volume 2. And let's point out too, Irv Gotti was all the way back in the Flavor in Your Ear video, right? Like, there was some things I can't front or cap that leaked out about Irv, that he was a bit of a creep and stuff like that when there was documentary and all that going on over the past few years. But he definitely contributed in a major fucking way as an A&R, playing a role in DMX's career and others. Like, Irv contributed to the game. Remember the video to Get At Me Dog, where they're in the tunnel with the black light and Irv was in there? You remember that joint too? How many wanna die with me? How many wanna die with me? I'ma ride to the end of the road, baby. I think Irv produced that joint too. Ja Rule and Emil, DMX's What's My Name, and Eve's Gangsta Lovin'. Yo, that joint went hard. You got to throw some pauses in there as a dude talking about a love song in that way, but it was a hit. You know what I'm saying? From the female's perspective, you got to put a billion pauses on there. You know what I'm saying? That's more unpause if you don't pause it than WACK100 getting caught in the telly like that. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Losing his wife to the internet because he's caught up in this internet drama and dating Clubhouse Broads, featuring Alicia Keys, among many others. R.I.P. Irv Gotti. June 26, 1970 to February 5th, 2025. Let's see what the people are talking about. Oh yeah, look at that Source cover, man. That was when Murder Inc. was still doing it. Yo, I don't know if he did the beat to Ashanti's Happy, that that I couldn't be without you, man. Pause. You know what I mean? Another banger. I don't know if Irv was the man on that one. R.I.P. to this man. He's responsible for so many artists' careers and definitely did a lot for hip hop. This man will truly be missed. Condolences to his family. May his soul rest in peace. Condolences to his family. May God bless him even in death. R.I.P. Irv Gotti. You were a legend in the game. I appreciate all your contributions to hip hop and R&B, and also for giving us Ja Rule and Ashanti. And again, I'm not trying to be negative when someone has just passed on, but that was some creepish with Ashanti. I remember when he did the Drink Champs interview last year, and he said he had just found out he had diabetes. Let's stop right there. Again, see, that would be the point where you got to start being conscious of some things. Yo, when you hit 40, around there, you gotta, again, you don't gotta be a health nut, but you can't just be out here taking terrible care of yourself, man. That was warning signs back then. He said he don't care about his beatus. Did he really say that? Oh man, come on, Irv. He's gonna eat what he want to eat and do what he want to do. Hopefully that's not what happened to him. Damn, if that's actual factual, because I forget his episode. Can someone comment and let me know if that is indeed what it is? Wow, rest in paradise. We'll read. Oh, look at Fifth. This is how I found out Irv Gotti died, bro. Fifth, I'm smoking on that Gotti pack. Nah, God bless him. Damn, Fifth. Yo, what do you guys think about? Was that too much? I mean, we know Fifth petty like that. Hip hop politics aside, when John and Ashanti were on the radio singing "It's Murder," remember Nas almost? He said, "God's son tatted on my chest is permanent." What did he say? Something about let my cash have sex with your cash. Talking about Ill Will Records merging with Murder Inc. They were trying to get Shyne Poe too. That joint, The Pledge, that there's no me blasted. Remember that joint? They had the Pac, how many shed so many tears verse on the end, and actually put in the credits featuring Tupac. I was kind of like, come on, man. You guys remember Ja Rule? We're like, yo, who was he dissing on that? He was dissing Snoop. A lot of people thought he was dissing Pac at first because he was like, on this chick ass dude with curls, bitch, dog, get at me, dog, Rule, the boss. But and he was getting at X too, because X was dissing and beefing with him at that point in time. But he said about Pac, if I'm like or better, I'm talking if we were here, we probably ride together on this bitch ass dude with curls, bitch, dog, get at me, dog, Rule, the boss. But you always been a pup, now ready to pity that you be running the IG, dying to be me, but I pledge INC, and for the love I bleeded in blood and died from hot slugs, motherfucker. That's how you know when songs have some bangers, when it just comes back to you like that. It's murder, no pun intended. R.I.P. Irv. You'll forever be a legend of the sound you created with Murder Inc. in the late 90s, the early 2000s. 54 is so young. We've really got to treat our bodies like temples. Thanks for all the dope music. What a time we had. R.I.P. And with that one, I'm going to close it out. Comment your thoughts about it all. Irv's work, contributions to the game. I think he was an A&R at the Def Jam prior to Murder Inc. The Fed case, we didn't even get to that one on here. We'll probably do an update where we dive deeper on this. WACK100, selling them out to the media for the clicks and views and attention. And remember, y'all, take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Life is cold and hard enough and short enough as it is, so don't make it any harder getting down. And because that's what again, you got to take care of yourself. You don't have to be a health nut, but you have to be conscious of what it is, and also your mind. You know what I mean? You could get depressed. You can go through things. The mental plays a toll on the physical. You smell me? So with that, I'm up out of here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. It's coffee, and I'm gone.